Welcome to Research Business Daily Report, where serious market researchers come for news insights and commentary about their field, assisting their internal research efforts and educating them about external issues that could affect them and their work down the road. Today on RBDR, 4 ways to use big data if you want to market to millennials, and who doesn't these days. Then, a startling computer scientist revelation about robot-driven Twitter discussions in the 2016 presidential election. RBDR is sponsored today and this week by Nuance, a decision analyst company that offers multi-language verbatim coding services that help quantify the meaning of open-ended answers. Nuance invites you to read their paper entitled Tips for Choosing a Coding Partner, and we'll tell you later in this report how to access it. Marketers long ago decided they needed to turn their attention to attracting and engaging millennials, and SmartDataCollective.com had a blogger with thoughts about the role of big data in those efforts. In fact, according to the blogger, they're all but essential. Rehan Sheikh spelled out 4 ways that big data can actually help a marketer to reach and work with millennials. First, big data heavily influences the need to create a buyer persona. That happens to be one of the top ways to influence through marketing. Big data has given marketers access to all niches, and using the information provided by a buyer persona, one can match that up with upcoming trends. Remember that millennials are all about the next best thing, so a business has to be on top of all trends even before they emerge, if that's possible. Big data is a unique millennial fit because they seem to have some odd spending habits. On the one hand, they both love a bargain, but they'll also be willing to pay more for a quality item. The algorithm in real-time and merchandising systems that are used by big data help a marketer adjust pricing based on breaking trends in that area. Big data trends enhance use of the most updated apps and widgets that you use on your website, which can increase its user-friendliness. For instance, compiling information can show you how far customers got into their shopping experience, whether they stopped somewhere along the way and where that happened to be, or completed their shopping experience. And here's the bottom line about big data and millennials from the author of this blog. Any single person can research business trends and do something about that information. Computer scientists and research leaders at the USC Information Sciences Institute, Emilio Ferrara, have announced that approximately 19% of Twitter presidential discussions were created by pro-Trump or pro-Clinton software robots or social bots during a 1-month period late in the campaign. The purpose of the 3.8 million tweets that they identified, and that was out of 20 million tweets that they studied, came about during September 16th to October 21st, and the purpose was to distort the online discussion. In the journal called First Monday, Ferrara wrote, the presence of these bots can affect the dynamics of the political discussion in 3 tangible ways, and they are not positive. 1, redistributing influence across suspicious accounts with maliciousness in mind. 2, further polarizing the political conversation that was taking place. And 3, spreading misinformation and enhancing unverified information. Ferrara noted that Trump's robot produced tweets that were more uniformly positive. They accented his Make America Great Again slogan. Only half of Clinton's tweets apparently did the same thing. It does make you wonder, generally speaking, what is really known and unknown about tweets and Facebook signings that researchers really do want to use, whether they can be accessed, digested, and analyzed and have any real validity. That's your Research Business Daily Report, which has been sponsored today and all this week by Nuance, a decision analyst company offering multi-language verbatim coding services that quantify the meaning of open-ended answers. Coding has generally gotten much better in recent years, but it's also not something that's necessarily used every day by that many researchers, which should make the link to Nuance's paper called Tips for Choosing a Coding Partner at least something to consider, and possibly something that is an essential read. So click on the link and get reacquainted to, or introduced to, what coding is all about. It'll be worth your while. Have a great research day, and we'll see you here tomorrow with designation of the top performing 2016 presidential pollsters.